ஓம் பிரபன்னபாரிஜாதாய தோத்ரவேத்ரைகபாணயே ஞானமுத்ராய கிருஷ்ணாய கீதாமிருததுஹே நமः. ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन माम् ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहम् समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्. We are studying the portion of Bhagavan Shri Krishna reply to Arjuna's question. Who is superior among Vishwarupa Upasaka and Akshara Upasaka? That is, the devotee who worships and meditates upon the whole world as Ishvara, and the devotee who knows and meditates upon the Nirguna, Nirakara Tattva, the pure consciousness principle. Bhagavan answered saying, Vishwarupa Upasaka is a Uttamottama Bhakta, a superior devotee. But Nirguna Nirakara Bhakta knows me and attains me. We saw the meaning of these sentences in the earlier sessions. In the 3 shlokas, 6, 7 and 8, Bhagavan speaks about Vishwarupa Upasaka. First let us take Matparaha. Ye Matparaha. Matparaha means they have me as their aim. In reality, they are devoted to peace and happiness. So, Bhagavan, peace and happiness are not different from each other. Ishvara is in the form of peace and happiness. But we have this wrong notion that he can be attained by money, position, relationships or circumstances. In reality, Bhagavan, who is the embodiment of peace and happiness, can only be understood by Shastras. Whatever we may otherwise do, like earning money and living with all relationships, we should not forget this. If we always bear in mind that this is the main aim of life, we will never lose our peace and happiness in life. We keep on learning this continuously only with this aim in mind. We already saw the meaning of Matparaha in the end of the 11th chapter. When we saw Matkarma Kritu Matparamaha, we studied that Matparamaha means with Bhagavan as the aim or goal. Here too, Matparaha means those who have Bhagavan as the goal. He says, Sarvani Karmani Mayi Sanyasya. Sarvani Karmani means all actions. Mayi Sanyasya means surrendering all actions to me. We should perform our worldly duties such as duty towards family and spiritual actions and religious actions such as puja and japa. That is what Bhagavan refers to here as Sarvani Karmani. We have been seeing this again and again from the 2nd chapter. In the 2nd chapter also Sri Krishna told Arjuna that his maturity level requires him to continue his duties and not leave them yet. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. We all would remember that. We should leave our duties. Keeping Bhagavan, who is the embodiment of peace and happiness, as the goal, we should practice to carry out our duties properly and happily without likes and dislikes, without complaining and murmuring. That is what Bhagavan here says. Sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya. Surrendering all your duties to me. From morning till night, in all the duties that we perform, we should keep in mind that we are doing them for Bhagavan and the society. We should do it with the understanding that each of us should perform our allotted duty as part of our role play. We should bear the attitude of surrendering all actions to Bhagavan. Sarva karma sannyasaha means bearing in mind that our allotted duties are towards Bhagavan, who is the embodiment of the society, peace and happiness. Ishvare sanyasya, surrendering all our actions to Ishvara. Ananyenaiva yogena. Ananya means not being connected with or relating to anything else. It means not giving over importance to anything other than Bhagavan in life. Even if they relate with and are loving to those who don't have this education or true devotion, they will never be attached to anyone. In their hearts, Bhagavan alone will be their highest goal. We are studying the portion of Bhagavan Sri Krishna's reply to Arjuna. Having Bhagavan, who is the embodiment of peace and happiness, as the goal, we should learn to do our duties happily and dispassionately. That is what Bhagavan says here as Sarvani Karmani Mayi Sanyasya. Mayi means to me. Sanyasya means offering to me. Ananya Yogena. Yoga means the connection or the relationship. Ananya Yoga means being connected to Bhagavan without being connected to anything else such as wealth, position or relationships. Though superficially one may relate with all these, deep inside being connected to Bhagavan. Mam dhyayantaha, meditating upon me. Upasate, one who worships me with the mind fixed on me. Mam. Mam here means Bhagavan in the Vishwarupa, the pure consciousness principle present in all the names and the forms of the universe. The consciousness principle which exists in everything. It means that they understand and meditate upon the Vishwarupa, the macrocosm. Mam dhyayantaha upasate. Those who worship in this manner, the shloka begins with ye. That should be taken together as ye upasate. Tu means but. As said in the previous shloka, we can understand that nirguna dhyana is very difficult. But those who meditate upon me in the form of the Vishwarupa keep me as the goal and do not associate with anyone else deeply, do everything for my sake and always meditate upon me. It continues in the next shloka. That's why we need to study both these shlokas together. Tesham, for them, aham samudharta, I help them get ashore. I bless them with the maturity to meditate upon the Nirguna Tattva, make them understand the Nirguna Tattva of Vedanta, Mrityu Samsara Sagarat Samudharta Bhavami. Sagara means the ocean. Samsara Sagara means being caught in the cycle of births and deaths. Mrityu means death. We should take Mrityu as Janma Mrityu. Janma Mrityu Samsara Sagarat. I liberate them from this endless cycle of births and deaths, which is full of joys and sorrows. I will give them a competent guru and through him make them understand the Arupa Tattva and liberate them. This is what we should understand from this. So, when will all this happen? Nachirat, very soon. Chiram means after a long time or very much later. Nachiram means very soon. Partha. Partha denotes Arjuna. Bhagavan is addressing Arjuna as Partha. Maya veshita chetasam. Mayi aveshita chetasam. Their intellect always rests in me. In the depth of their minds, they always have Parameshwara, who is the embodiment of peace and Ananda. I bestow upon those who always keep me in their mind the clear knowledge by which they understand me as their self. That is the inner meaning of this shloka. So, the 6th and 7th shlokas teach us Vishwarupa Dhyana. The next shloka tells the significance of meditating upon Vishwarupa always. Let us seek the grace of Bhagavan to continue our study in the next session. Yetu sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya matparaha ananyena yogena ma dhyayanta upasate teshamaham samudharta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha mayyaveshita chetasam. My prayerful blessings and best wishes to all of you. Hari Om.